This game is 5 goals, 5 ways, but we're working on interceptions, okay? So we're looking at how we can intercept and then counter-attack. So it's looking at if the team presses high in the attacking half, it looks at if they drop off and allow the play to be played in front of them, and it also looks at do they man-to-man mark or one-to-one defend in certain areas. Today I've tried to use the session to highlight how we can include all of the players. So we had an odd number of players. Remember, you've got Nicola as the extra person, so when you're in possession, she can help you in regard to their counter-attack. So to start with, I used the additional player as a magic player, so they played on both sides. And then, because one team seemed to be dominating, I used that additional player and added it onto one team, so we was working with overloads and underloads. So now you need to decide how, because you've got the extra player now, how you're going to do that. It gets them to think about their decision-making in regard to how they defend and the strategies they work on when defending. Changed hands quite quickly, so there's been quite a few interceptions. What do we now need to think about once we've regained? Keeping it. Yes, we want to score goals, but it's how we regain possession when we haven't got it. So it looks at different strategies in regard to defending in the attacking third, so we can quickly counter-attack. So because you know that they, to win, need to get that one. So your strategy now has to think about how you do that. Or it looks at how we can soak up pressure and then look to regain and play the ball forward quickly. So we've seen 2 versions of 5 goals, 5 ways. You can also run a parallel practice, so you can work with players of less ability, or maybe it could be used at the disability centre. So you look at different ways to score, so it could be through an interception and then rolling the ball into the back of the goal. It could be through an interception and then using your right arm or your left arm to score. You could use any of the football mashup games, but then you would differentiate it in regard to the ability level or the disability specific of the players that you're working with.